Hi love bugs, welcome back to my channel. It's Peasy Lou with Love Bug Light, and if you're new, welcome to the family. So this is going to be a reading for Scorpio, a timeless tarot card reading as well as a timeless oracle card reading. So whenever you come across this video, it will apply to you. Just keep in mind that this is a free general reading, so if it's not applying to you right away, it's completely fine. You can check out a different video either here on this channel, on my other channel Peasy Lou, or on the rest of the YouTube platform. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out what's the overall energy for you and your person, for Scorpio and their person right now. All right, guys, we got the Lion, higher calling, which came out on the Leo reading, so you might want to check out the Leo reading, especially if it's your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or whatever, moon, rising, or visa, whatever. And then we got Black Bear Guardian. All right, Scorpio, your overall energy with your connection and your person. You have within you all the courage that you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So it might be time where you're like trying to make noble decisions and you're trying to be on top of your game. Since this is the Lion card, trying to be the king on top of everything and making sure that everything is working right now. You might be in the middle of a crossroads where you're trying to figure out the right decisions to make, the right moves to make, right? You're trying to listen to your higher calling. Then we got the Black Bear Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. I think that's actually really beautiful, Scorpio, because one thing about Scorpios in my own experiences, and don't get offended or whatever, I'm not like an astrology extraordinaire, but I think one thing about Scorpios is they're very romantic, very in tune with their feelings, very in tune with loving people. And so what I see here is that you're trying to make some decisions to be better for your life and to be content with, and you want somebody by your side, right? And then with that Black Bear Guardian, I'm feeling like you're taking in messages that are coming more than ever right now. This is such a cute card too. Here, look. It's so cute. It makes you want a little black bear pet. But yeah, gentle and wise protector. I feel that about Scorpios. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. So you might be feeling like there's something going on in your life right now where you really need to watch out for the people that you love. Watch out for the people that you protect. And you're feeling like you need to be more of a master, more on top of everything, because you want to be more in control of that. So let's figure this out with some tarot, right, guys? So a lot of people ask what decks I use. You can check out the end of the video and I'll let you know what decks I use. But just to let you know, those oracle cards are from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, right? And then this is Pride is Love, or no, the Pride Tarot. The Knight of Cups just came out in the Libra reading. So if that's your moon, rising, or Venus, you might want to check out the Libra reading as well. So the overall energy of your connection, we have the Messenger, which in this deck is the Hierophant. We got Knight of Cups. We got Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Sun in reverse, Scorpio. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure the Messenger in this deck is the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which also came out in the Leo reading. So like I said, no, I mean Libra reading. Check out Libra and Leo, whatever. Check out your Moon, Rising, and Taurus videos because they might resonate as well. But anyway, the Messenger in this deck, this Pride Tarot deck, is the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, followed by the Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Sun in reverse. So I'm feeling like you guys are some really accomplished people, or working on being accomplished, working on making these decisions in your life, but you're kind of at a crossroads where you're trying to figure out something, trying to figure out what is right for you in your routine, what's right for you in your daily traditions, right? And how to make this work, and how to figure out how to communicate the love that you have for each other, because then that's followed by the Nine of Swords, which is about you know, anxiety, worry, fear, like having self-sabotaging your connection, and that's right in the middle. So think about that real quick, Scorpio. If Nine of Swords is in the middle where you're self-sabotaging your life and self-sabotaging your love life and all those good and all those bad things and having all this anxiety and worry, it really causes a dark cloud. It puts a dark cloud over your relationship. So since this is the overall energy and that's right in the middle, I feel like what we need to work on, Scorpio, is we need to work on manifesting for the good. Instead of thinking about all the bad things that your partner is doing, or they're doing this, or they're doing that, or they feel this way about me, or we should work out this way. It's like, instead of self-sabotaging yourself, or they might cheat on me, or they have eyes for somebody else, or I'm not cute enough, whatever it might be. You need to stop thinking that way and think about only the good things. Think about the great things in you guys' connection. Like, what brings you together? What makes you guys smile? What makes you guys laugh? How were you guys when you first met? What was it that brought you guys together, right? And I feel like that's what's getting lost, especially since that's followed by the Ace of Wands and then the Sun in reverse. Like, you lost the light and it's like dark right now. Because even with this Nine of Swords card, and I love blue and green, but even with this Nine of Swords card right here, it just looks so dark and gloomy, trying to find the path, right? And the Sun in reverse, so colorful, like you've lost it. So dark and gloomy here, and you guys no longer are bringing like the love and light to each other's life. When that just dropped, it fell in upright. So maybe you used to do that, but you guys don't anymore. But what I do feel like is that you guys are trying to figure out ways to have new opportunities, be inspired by new different things to make the love connection work. I feel like the signs are clear that are encouraging you guys to, like, basically unapologetically, like, chase your dreams, and then the light will come back, right? So if you guys focus on all those things that brought you together in the first place and why you would make such a good couple, why you would make such a good partnership, then the light will come back and everything will be great, because you guys are very intuitive. I'm feeling somewhat of a spiritual connection, very smart, and knows a lot of things about different areas in life. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this with some oracle cards. Another lion. You guys really might, Scorpio, are you guys dealing with the Leo? It's the second lion. And like I said, maybe it's you have Leo in your chart. All right. Okay, so we have courage under the messenger. So like I was saying, you guys are very intuitive and like really thrive off of like daily rituals, daily traditions or whatever that make you guys feel good. And I feel like maybe that might have fell off for a second. So with this lion have courage card right underneath it, it's like have courage to do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that this love connection is going the way that you want. So if you feel like you need to leave, and actually let me show you something real quick. The lion is all about courage. Is that, I need to watch the, what is that movie? What is it? Ask my sister. What's the movie where there's no place like home? The Wizard of Oz. Doesn't the lion not have courage or something? Or a lion wishes that they would have courage? And both these cards is talking about courage. Have courage. And then it says, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and tribe. So yeah, have courage, because if something is going wrong in the direction that you don't want it to go in your life, you really just need to build up that courage to make it happen. Build up that courage to make your daily life, your daily routine be the one that you're absolutely in love with, that you wouldn't want to trade in for anything, right? Underneath Knight of Cups, we have be without malice. So we know what being without malice is about. Karma, like I said in many of my videos, is a bitch. So like, say for instance, you're dealing with the person that you're in love with and they're dealing with somebody else, and you want to go and attack the person that they're dealing with because you're upset, because you're in love, right? what does that do? That doesn't that doesn't put you in a better place. That doesn't get you with the person that you think that is right for you. You really just got to go with the flow of life. And like right here, it says be without malice, and be without malice. Like that person has nothing to do with you. That person has a connection possibly with your person. And this is just an example. That's all I'm saying. But if that resonated with you, cool. But anyway, it's all about having courage, but be without malice. Karma is a real thing. And so whenever something is going on in your life, there's no reason to like downplay others in the situation. Even if they have something that you want, it's time to move on and be positive and think about things that will make you happier instead of focusing your life on somebody else, right? Woo, boy, I think I needed that fucking advice for myself. Excuse my French. Anyway, I'll bleep that out. Underneath Nine of Swords, we have change is unavoidable. So like I said, you might be anxious. You might have anxiety. You might have worry or fear, distress, nightmares, things causing you to not be able to sleep. And it's fine. Just deal with it at the time because we are all human. We all deal with things, right? And underneath that card came change is unavoidable. And your other cards up here, we're talking about how you just gotta, you know, be a wise protector and have confidence and power to move on if you need to and awake your intuition. So change is unavoidable for all of us. So sometimes we're on our journey and we're thinking about the negative things. What if this happened? What if that happened? What if this happened? What if that happened? Guess what? What if it did? Change is unavoidable, right? So just go with the flow. And like I said, be without malice and think of all the positive things. Underneath Ace of Wands, which is about new opportunities, growth, and potential, we have seek your destiny. That resonates so well, right? So it just might be a time for you guys to figure out what you need to do in your love connection to make it happier, to bring the life back, to bring the light back. And then even with seeking your destiny, you see this eye here, like the third eye. Listen to your intuition. Listen to any messages that you're getting about your destiny and whether you and this person are supposed to be together, or what you need to do to strengthen your relationship, or what you need to do to move on. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Maybe you need to nourish your soul, which is right under the sun. So like I said, the sun card is very bright, very like, oh, we've been through these things. Now the winter's over, the sun is out, we're warm, we're not cold anymore. And so I'm getting that's not in your relationship right now. So both parties, it could be more than one party if you're into polyamory or something like that. But whatever it is, you got to make sure that you nourish your soul. Because if you're not good by yourself, you're definitely not going to be good in a relationship. You're just going to project all those negative energies onto your person, and that might push them away, right? What's the point in getting into a relationship with somebody and then you get pushed away because they don't like your energy, you know? So it's very important to nourish your soul and take care of yourself. All right, let's see how your person feels about you right now. Ah! A lot of stuff just flew. We have the Emperor, Eight of Pentacles, Scorpio. I really think you should I really think you should watch the Libra reading, especially if you're on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio, because a lot of similar cards are coming out and I'm using different decks, so I feel like that's interesting. The Tower. Ooh, two more. Four of Wands. Queen of Cups. Oh, ooh, the Hierophant wanted to fall out again. What is this up with your daily routines, with your traditions? I feel like I need to read upon the Hierophant for you guys, Scorpio, because it just keeps jumping at me. And I have like a particular book that I love to go to when I need more insight and not just using my own messages from spirit or from my intuition. But I'm about to look in this book real quick about the Hierophant, because I am very interested about, and I never use this book. This is the Pride Tarot Guide book, which goes with this deck. I never really use it, but today, I got time today. My watch, I got time today. The number 5 might be special to you. This card articulates 3 levels of consciousness: the physical plane, where you interact with ideas, culture, language, and people who surround you. the astral plane where transitional energies and the spirits of your ancestors reside, and the institutionalized plane where your hopes, fears, and values are prescribed by authority figures. The messenger, aka Hierophant, asks you to question those foundations that are based on fear and submission. She asks you to run between physical and astral planes, questioning the roots of the situation and excavating the parts that keep you sound and allow you to breathe, the parts that rally your people and your connection with your community. The Hierophant asks you to lead by offering truth, elevating the voices of the unheard. Okay. So I like that. That's very strong. So it's about, if you guys are very intuitive spiritual people, it's about taking what's happening on the spiritual plane, you know, mixing that what's going on in your dreams, what's coming on, what messages are hitting your head, what messages are hitting you upside the head, whatever. And so since that came up twice, I really feel like it's very important that you guys pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to what's going on in your physical life. And I feel like this reading is getting a little bit off of love, but it's fine. I usually do love readings, but whatever can help you, whatever can resonate, it's okay. If this resonates with your love, then great. But anyway, how they feel about you, the Emperor, authority. The Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. Again, I was talking about that in my Libra video, so you might want to check that out. The Tower came out in the Libra video as well. Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. So they feel like you're very authoritative. They feel like you're on top of your game. They feel like there's a lot that you can teach them. They feel like you're a really, really hard worker. You can adapt to any skill. Even when bad things happen, when sudden change abruptly happens, you deal with it really, really well. And they love that about you, and they want to celebrate that with you. I'm saying, okay, I'm so glad I asked how they feel about you. They want to celebrate with that with you because they feel like you are so compassionate, so nurturing, whatever, nourishing, whatever. They feel like you're so compassionate, so loving. They love being around you. Very, very serene, I would say. But yeah, I think that you work a lot, and I think that they love that you're so balanced, because it's looking like you work a lot, you're authoritative, things always happen to you, and they just want to spend time with you and celebrate because they love how beautiful you are and how you don't dwell on the negative. It's just what I'm getting, Scorpio. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also keep in mind that tarot is day to day. So what you're getting today might change tomorrow, because who knows what happens in your life tonight is going to affect the way the person feels about you tomorrow, okay? But as of right now, they feel like you're starting to get on your game a little bit more and starting to work a little bit harder, because at first you maybe weren't, or maybe things weren't happening the way that you wanted them to go. Things kept changing. You weren't really able to enjoy the time with your love because you were working on maybe trying to catch up to them. Maybe you felt like they weren't good enough. You weren't good enough for them. All right. So let's find out what the blocks are in this connection right now. This is the Mystic Mondays Tarot, by the way. The blocks are King of Cups, Seven of Cups. I figured, because where are the cups? Besides that, they feel like you're very nice and nurturing. I mean, we do got a little bit right here, Knight of Cups. Justice, Libra coming in. I'm telling y'all to read that, watch that Libra fucking video. Excuse my French. I don't know why I'm cussing so much today. Their intentions towards you. So they want this love with you. They do. They love it, spending time with you. They love being around you, but sometimes they feel like they're your guardian. Sometimes they feel like you're their kid. Like, oh, I gotta make sure this person is okay. Make sure they're fine with that. Am I talking to them the right way? Am I hurting their feelings? And that's kind of unfair, but I get it, because Scorpio energy is so sensitive and so loving. And I feel like Scorpios are very, what's the word? Outspoken sometimes, but they're very sensitive as well. If you don't feel like you're that way, it's fine. Don't like go out and cuss me out in the comments. I'm just saying from my own life personal experiences. I love Scorpios. But anyway, they really want this for you, right? But with this 7, they really want this for you guys. They want to be the person for you. But with this 7 of Cups cards, their mind is all over the place. It's like, hey, I want love. Hey, I want dinner. Hey, I want space. Hey, I need to be intuitive. Hey, I want to be sneaky. So it's like you're thinking of all these things of where everything could go, where you're not focusing on just one specific. I feel like there's a lot of distractions going on. There's distractions that's distracting the relationship, and a lack of balance, especially since this Justice card is right in the middle. And I feel like your person is trying to balance everything out, trying to weigh out the options with this Justice card, and they're working their way to it. That's why it's followed by the Hang Woman or the Hang Man or the Hang One. Like I said, this is not gender specific. But they're trying to figure this out. But I feel like they're not taking enough time or enough isolation to do things in the right way, right? Do things and figure out the right way to come across. Because I'm noticing the delays, I'm noticing the distractions with the Hang Woman. Oh, it's actually not in reverse, duh, it's just hanging. So yeah, your person is just trying to take some time to think about whether this is the right direction to go, because there are delays and distractions, which is making them think, especially since that comes right above the Tower, right? And then we have the 8 of Swords, about being confined and not being able to see what the best decision is. And so this is their intentions towards you. So they want to be this person, their head's all over the place, they're trying to balance it out and take time to figure it out because distractions keep coming. And then we have the 8 of Swords, where it's like, oh, I don't think I can really do it. Can I do it? Will it work out? I feel blinded and confined, you know? I'm feeling like they feel limited and like are having negative thoughts, and that's stopping them from making this connection stronger. Yeah? All right, let's get a couple of, I want to clarify the 7 of Cups real quick. Nine of Wands. So the 7 of Cups, like I said, is about being all up in your head, wanting this, wanting that, thinking about all the different ways to make this connection work, and you're not focusing on one specific one, so you're not making any progress. And then when I asked to clarify it, whoop, that's crazy. The 9 of Wands came out, and then I just dropped it and it fell in reverse. So you might be going through 2 different situations where, hey, your person really wants to make this work, but they just might not be willing to go through the journey. They might not have the courage, the persistence, which persistence is very important in a relationship, to go through the journey. Because when you go through these journeys, you accumulate experience, you know, you accumulate like things that you never been through before. And you get wisdom because you're handling everything that's thrown your way. So I feel like maybe in this connection, so much is going on with your person. So much stuff is being thrown their way that either they're figuring out the journey and they're figuring out how to get there. But honestly, since it fell down in reverse, I'm feeling like they don't know the way to go. And that's why they feel so confined, right? So let's get some message cards to see what they could say to you if all blocks were removed. But before we do that, I'm just going to go like this with this deck, even though some are inside out, and see what comes out. 2 cards. Okay. Ooh. Sneaky secrets. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some of you in this watching this video might feel like your person is keeping secrets, or maybe you're keeping secrets, and some of you might be like, what does that even mean? So if it doesn't resonate with you, it's fine. Okay. And then we got, you're reliable, responsible, and committed. So I'm feeling with the way that the cards are going that you might not have always felt that way about yourself, but you're finally starting to get a rhythm in your life, Scorpio, where you feel like you're reliable, you feel like you're responsible, committed, and you feel like you can kind of give a little bit more than what you used to be able to give. Or you're really like coming to a crossroads where you felt like, hey, I need to reciprocate what's given to me. But something's going on. You're keeping something away from somebody with this sneaky secrets. And like I said, I usually do love readings, but if you're doing something and keeping something away from somebody that's important to you, I think the best thing to do is to communicate. Because if they find out later, it's going to end up a lot worse, right? So what would Scorpio's person say to them right now if all blocks were removed? Okay. First thing that I saw was let's change the rules, which I feel like is resonating with this in general because you're finding your higher calling. You're starting to be more of a protector. You're starting to be more successful. And so in your connection, I'm feeling like you're wanting a little bit of a change. Let's change the rules and wanting to move on to something where you feel a little bit more responsible, a little bit more reliable and committed in your connection. This came out in the Libra reading. I swear, if y'all don't watch the Libra reading, especially for y'all that are on the cusp, it's just, they're very similar. I have a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. I think the only difference between this reading and that reading, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, is that in this reading, I'm getting one energy where people are working together to try to figure out something in growth. And in the Libra reading, I was feeling like there's two energies. One energy where the person is trying to really be with them, and one energy where the person is walking away even though they know that love exists, right? Speaking of that, love songs remind me of you. So your person might be triggered about different things that you guys have done, different songs you've listened to in the car, next to each other or whatever, and whenever they hear those songs, that reminds them of them. I'm trying to give you something you can feel. My readings are 18 and up readings. I don't have very many cards like that in this deck, but I think that's very self-explanatory. You guys might have a really nice intimate connection. Ooh, Scorpio. I haven't seen this card in forever. It says, but can you be faithful too, LOL. So if you're expecting something out of your person and you want them to be faithful and you want to kind of have everything go your way, it's like, but what are you doing? Can you be faithful too? Can you live the way that you're expecting me to live? Not gonna even go into that. I wish you were here now. So if you guys are in a separation and been thinking about each other, I feel like you guys really are wanting to spend some time together, have a chit chat to figure out what you guys can do. Or maybe your person might want to talk about these sneaky secrets or whatever it is that they're keeping, not that they're keeping from you. They might want to talk to you about it and kind of like clear the air. You're my type. I was about to say no shit, but not very many cards came out about being like very attracted to each other. You might be each other's type, like physically, mentally, emotionally, not quite physically, but it ends up working out because you love each other in so many different ways, and you start like really being attracted to the person physically. I'm extremely in my feelings, so something might be going on, or maybe you know what the secrets are and you're keeping them from your friends. And it's hard for you to communicate that. And so right now you're extremely in your feelings and you don't really know what to do, how to say. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, please. I'm only saying that because people been up in my comments every day. Like in my Aries reading, somebody was like, I can't believe you're talking so bad about Aries. Aries aren't like this. Aries aren't. I was like, whoa, dude, it was one card. Like, relax. Sorry. I'm just reading the cards as they fall. I'm not like just making this up. I'm just reading cards, okay? I wish things could be different. Yeah. I'm feeling a sense of wanting some more balance and wanting to spend more time with each other, wanting to do more things to make you guys happy because you keep having these tower moments and distractions. It says own your wisdom. So they definitely feel like you're very wise and very smart, and they want to see more of that to you. I love showing you off. They want to see more of that of you. Then I love showing you off. Speaking of seeing more of that, the truth will come out. Whatever this sneaky secrets is and all this hierophant and knowing things that other people don't know, the truth will come out. And guess what, Scorpio? It always does. But I'm not saying that that has anything to do with you or your person and your integrity or your character. It's just basically saying this is what your person would say to you without any blocks. So if you feel like they're doing something that is lacking in integrity, if you're feeling like they're doing something or you're accusing them, they're letting you know like, hey, the truth will come out, okay? And I really feel like they're feeling offended by it. That's why they're in their feelings. But they say you bring sunshine to their life. So apparently there's more good times than bad times. They just want to be able to communicate with you openly and honestly so you guys can have a better relationship, right? Because then that's followed by you are perfect for me. I feel like they feel that way once you guys communicate and stop keeping stuff from each other and it doesn't mean like it's something bad. I'm keeping something so horrible from you. It just might mean like, hey, I'm insecure about this and I don't want to tell you about it. That's why I act like this. Or it could be like, hey, you know, I felt a certain way about this day and that's the reason why I've like shut down a little bit, So it's basically, it could be something big. It could be a third party situation. It could be infidelity. It could be cheating, or it could be something as simple as, hey, I'm insecure and I didn't want to tell you about it. Or, hey, I didn't want to go to the beach because I didn't want to get in a swimsuit even though you wanted me to go. I didn't want to go on this big, you know, whatever. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't when it comes to your situation, guys. Then it says you belong with me. So I really feel like your person wants to work this out with you. And then it says, last but certainly not least, I can't figure out how to ask you. I feel like your person is just really wanting to know something. Like I said, with the secrets, it doesn't have to be anything super duper bad and crazy. It could just be like, hey, I feel this way about myself and I don't want to talk to you about it. But ultimately, Scorpio, from this reading, I feel like you guys are really taking a step forward to be more of a reliable person, more of a protector. I feel like you guys are working on being more gentle and wise, and wisdom came out in this reading so many times, and just listening to your higher calling and being intuitive about everything that goes on, because you definitely will have success and contentment in your life if you just listen to your intuition. Get it? All right, Scorpio, I really hope this reading was helpful for you today. If it was, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and like this video. If not, it's completely fine. Remember, this was a general free reading and might not have resonated with you. Timeless Tarot, Timeless Oracle. I will see you the next time in the next video. If you didn't like this video, it's fine. Check out another one on this channel or on my other channel, PZ Lou. And until the next time, bye.